How goes it? I'm Wills Maxwell Jr., and this is What Did We Miss? Here I tell you the stories that WWAY did not. Like the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, it's not a story your local news would tell you. We go to Italy for our first story, where a tourist broke the toes off a 200-year-old historic sculpture while posing for a picture. Now there's a discrepancy over how many toes were broken. The museum says it was 2, police say 3, which I take to mean the police accidentally snapped off another toe while investigating. The Austrian tourist sat on the original plaster mold of the statue of Pauline Bonaparte. As you can see here, he notices almost immediately and slips out without telling anyone. Somewhere his mother is watching this footage like, I bet the cat didn't break my lamp either. That's not how I would have reacted. That's a coward's move. I would have immediately picked up those toes, walked right up to security, and like a man, told them, I was trying to take a picture, and I said, The accidental vandal has turned himself in and apologized. It's still unclear what consequences he might face. Now, this is only a problem because he did it 200 years too late. If this happened right after the plaster was made, it would just be part of it. Like, no one's mad at whoever snapped the arms off the Venus de Milo. Researchers in Singapore have developed an artificial skin that will help people with prosthetic limbs detect objects, feel texture, temperature, and pain. Now, this is a groundbreaking idea that they had after watching The Empire Strikes Back. Luke gets a prosthetic hand that can feel sensation, and these scientists went straight to work, which I appreciate, but at the same time, where's my lightsaber? Like, y'all are inventors inspired by Star Wars, and I'm still slicing bagels with a butter knife, you feel me? Like, I should just be able to go, so like, get on it. The electroskin is made up of 100 small sensors that let it process information faster than the human nervous system. In order to detect textures, humans normally have to rub their finger on something. With this technology, you could just touch one of my jackets and be able to tell it's fake leather. Police in Maryland have finally arrested the culprit behind 6 bank robberies. They arrived at a robbery in progress at PNC Bank and caught 71-year-old James Clyde Wersick Jr. trying to sneak away. He tried to convince the cops he was just an old man passing by, but the officer wasn't having it. He searched him and found a pistol, 3 knives, and over $7,700 in cash. Wersick was hoping that Isaias would slow down the police response time. Like, did he think the cops would be too busy arguing over how to pronounce it? Also, even if the storm did slow down the cops, you're 71. How quick do you think you're getting out of there? Once in custody, he confessed committing 6 bank robberies over 8 years. 6 robberies in 8 years makes me feel like James isn't good at managing money. Not that I'm advocating it, but if you know how to save your money, you only need to rob a bank once. Then you invest in yourself. Put that money someplace safe, like a bank. I'm Wills Maxwell Jr., and that's what we missed.